Dave.
That's right, Tara, and I had a chance to speak with that homeowner this evening. He says he's lived in that house for the past 20 years and 8 years ago decided to buy a gun. Now he's taken some lessons on how to handle that firearm, and today those lessons were put into action.
I had to do what I had to do to save my life.
Meso Jackson awoke around 4:30 Tuesday morning to a man pounding on his door and yelling. Parts of the encounter captured on his Ring doorbell camera at his home on Salem Street on Detroit's west side.
Talking about somebody owe him some money or something. I say, ain't nobody owe you no money. I don't know what you talking about.
Jackson says he tried to reason with the man from inside his house.
He wouldn't leave, so I dialed 911.
While he waited for police, he said things escalated from there.
He went around the window back there and bust that window out.
Fearing the destruction wouldn't stop, Jackson then armed himself.
Came outside and said, "Man, you gotta leave. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. So you gotta leave." So he had his gun. He had reached for his gun. He pulled his gun out, and I had to defend myself. So I had to shoot him. I did because of that.
Firing 4 shots, they hit the man in the chest, killing him.
It was me or him at that point. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but he just wouldn't quit.
When police did arrive, Jackson says he followed their orders, led away in handcuffs for questioning.
He threatened to kill me.
Knowing he was a lawful gun owner and also aware that police had an investigation to do.
You know, I'm like shocked this guy wouldn't leave, and he tried to kill me, and so I didn't do nothing to the guy. You know, I'm like, that's a part that was kind of sad.
Hopeful that the law would be on his side once police heard his story.
You can't help but defend yourself. You ain't got no choice but to.
And sharing his story with us, hoping that someone might take away a lesson or two from his encounter.
You got to be on guard. You got to be prepared. You can't just let people run you over, hurt you, and don't do nothing about it. You got to defend yourself.
And Detroit police did confirm they did take away Jackson for questioning and kept him in custody for several hours before releasing him without any charges. But ultimately, it will be up to the prosecutor's office after they review the entire case to decide what, if any, charges may come of all this. Reporting live tonight, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
Well, at this point, it does sound like the Castle Doctrine is on his side. Dave, did the homeowner say whether he recognized the suspect, if he knew the suspect?
Yeah, I did have a chance to ask him that question. He says he did recognize him. He didn't know him. He said he'd seen him in the neighborhood before, was familiar with him, but had no relationship with him. It was obviously unclear from the pounding and the yelling that was going on what exactly this person was after. Obviously, he did what he needed to do, in his opinion, to defend himself.
We'll see what the prosecutor has to say. Dave, thank you.